That's just a primer for the NBA trade deadline, which is coming upon us on Thursday afternoon. The Jazz are one of a few teams in the league that are loaded with valuable draft assets. Assets that franchises would be willing to hit, if they're willing to hit the reset button, would want some of those, right? But is there a deal that the Jazz will make before Thursday? Is there a partner out there that makes sense? If so, which players would the Jazz be willing to part with? Maybe John Collins. He could be one of them. He has a player option on his contract for $26.5 million next season. His name had come up earlier in the week in some trade rumors. Collins is averaging 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, and shoots 46% from the three-point line. Colin Sexton's another player who has a tradable contract. He's owed $19.1 million next season. Sexton has been having his best season since joining the Jazz. 18.7 points per game and 4.2 assists. He's also shooting 41% from the three-point line and almost 90% from the free throw line. And he has 2 30-point games to his name this season as well. Jordan Clarkson, well, he may be aging a bit. He's been injured, but he is a desirable piece for a team that could use a bit of a shooting spark off the bench. Clarkson is owed $14 million next season. He's averaging 16 points per game this season and has been shooting 45% from the three-point line since he returned from his back injury. Svi Mykhailiuk is a guy who has been getting a lot of minutes with the Jazz this season, which of course increases his trade value too. He has 3 years left on his contract worth $11.5 million. This year for the Jazz, he's been playing close to 20 minutes per game. He has 5 games in which he has made 4 or more three-point shots, and he's shooting 36% from downtown on the season. Even though the Jazz just picked up P.J. Tucker, there's a good chance they could also just turn around and deal him away to a team in need. Tucker's in his 13th season in the NBA. He's owed $11.5 million this season.